Hello Webbies, it's Mr. E Review Stuff. Today I'm gonna go off a little tangent here, sort of. I'm gonna review something that's right over there, but it's basically on burnout. Welcome to Saturday, by the way. Mr. E Review Stuff, and I've been watching one of my influencers. If you look. If you click the little more section underneath the video, there's a section that will show you my 7 or 8 influencers that really mean a lot to me. And one of them is Kevin Colby. I didn't bring my other phone in here with me, so I don't have a picture for you, but one of the things that I think he may have talked about, but only touched on for a minute or two, was burnout. And it's really hard, I think, for people to start a channel, put out lots of content, and, like in my case, most of my videos, I've got one video that I talk about these extra large nitrile gloves. It's the most viewed episode, I guess I could call it, on my channel. And so I'm thinking, well, I did that almost like as a stupid one-off type thing, just because I didn't have anything else to review at the time. Well, I actually did the review like a year or two ago, and I put out the video early in my channel career here. But people are watching, and it's like, I can't believe it. It's like, what the heck? It's a short 6-minute video, I think, and 6 or 8, and people are watching. I mean, it's not a lot. It's only like 57 people. But that, compared to my other videos where I have one, and it's only one, just one person watches, and I get 1 thumbs up, and that's it. Nobody else gives me a thumbs up. Compared to those, or I might get two watches on a video, 2 views. It's really disheartening to put out what you think is going to be a good content, and then nobody pays attention. There, years ago, I watched this one video. This guy had a jar of, a glass jar of strawberries that he opens up, and I think a fork or a spoon, eats them right in front of the camera, and gives like a review on them. And I watched that, and I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool. I really want to know about this. And I actually searched that jar of strawberries in my local stores, actually, several stores, and I only found them at Walmart. And it turned out what I was hoping for wasn't there. I was hoping that that the strawberries would hold their consistency, but they don't, because when you pack anything in a can or a jar, you cook it in order to get the lid to stay on tight, to get a vacuum seal. And when you cook fruit, it goes blah 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 blah. But I thought, well, okay, what else has he done? Nothing. He did the one video, and that was it. Just the one. He apparently got burned out because he didn't get any views or enough views, or didn't get instantly monetized. I don't know. But he burned out on that. I'm not burning out. I'm here for the long haul, because I really don't care if I make money or not. I'm doing this to get my voice out on the internet well, I don't have any children of my own, but I have relatives that do, And it's for them to be able to hear my voice. They can see pictures of my ugly face in photographs, but hear my voice and maybe learn a little something about me from just hearing my voice and looking at my hands. Anyway, I know it's really hard, that some people will get discouraged and they'll stop quick. But you just got to keep plugging it on. And that's what Kevin said. And, it's like, I really took that to heart. Today, I was thinking, okay, I've got to come up with my video for Saturday. What am I going to review? What am I going to talk about? Yesterday was on Ozempic, which I thought was going to blow up, but no, I've got 2 views. Just 2. Two little views. And, that's also disheartening. I look at all these other videos of people talking about Ozempic, and there's thousands and thousands of views. And all it is a person is sitting there in front of the screen talking at the camera. And it's like, well, I don't even have to watch that camera. I don't have to watch that person. I can close my eyes, listen to him. I don't need to watch him. That's one of the reasons why I don't bother showing my whole face on. Well, one, like I've said before, if you saw my face, you'd freak out and you'd run for your life. You'd say, the Elephant Man has returned. Or if you've ever seen Tillis, the little black guy, little black boy, I think he was 11 or 15 or whatever, and he got somebody whistled, and people thought that he was whistling at a white girl. This was during segregation, whatever, and they pounced on him, beat him up, and they threw him in the river. I've seen a picture of him when he was found out of the river, and it's like, it just burns into my head, like, yuck. But he actually looked better than me. Go figure. A dead guy who's been floating in the river, all beaten and bloodied or whatever, he looks better than I do, and I'm alive. Anyway, I will eventually get something covering my head. I had a cowl that I used to use during Halloween, and to give out candy to trick-or-treaters, because they didn't have to see my face. I just show up, I open the door, and here you go, here's bags of candy. I actually gave out full bags of candy. I've heard people giving out a full-size candy bar. And it's like, so what? I'm giving out bags of candy. I was giving out candy canes one year. I was giving out, like I say, bags of Kit Kats or bags of other candies. I can't. Oh, I actually gave out candy cigarettes one year. Yeah, they're actually banned in my state, but I bought them online from another state, had them shipped to me, and I thought, I'm going to give these out for Halloween. The parents didn't enjoy it, but the kids did. And I mean, it's chalk, basically. It tastes like, if you ever had Necco, Necco, it stands for New England Confectionery Company. It's chalk. It's basically chalk is what it is. The consistency tastes good, but it just turns people off. Anyway, so today I was like, okay, what can I review? I'm running out of time. I have to get something in, and I mean it's Friday right now, or it might it's after midnight, so it's technically Saturday. Welcome to Saturday. Did I say that already? I think I did. But yesterday's video I recorded on Monday. So if you're wondering, like, oh, hey, he takes his Ozempic on Fridays. No, I actually take it on Mondays. because I had clicked my Ozempic on there and saying, okay, I'm about to take this and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, enough of that. I was thinking, like, okay, I've got all kinds of things. I've got a Johnny Apple peeler, Cuisinart food processor, a mixer, a chocolate melter thing. I've got all kinds of things to review. I've got one thing that I definitely want to review, and that's that I believe that Coca-Cola wants me to drink Pepsi. Yeah, you heard that right. I'll explain in the video once I get around to doing it. The problem that I keep running into is I don't have the stamina to do it all. And I get waylaid and I start watching videos and whatever, and all of a sudden I'm running out of time. So today I thought, well, I need something that doesn't take a lot of prep time. And I looked at what I had sitting next to me and I thought, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to review applesauce. In particular, it's this Mott's Granny Smith applesauce. Most applesauce in the grocery store is red apples, ground up into this little, I don't know, paste almost. I mean, it's so much water in there that I'm actually thinking I should freeze dry this. But it's no sugar added. I mean, so it should freeze dry fine. It's apples are low glycemic. They're low in sugar. And it's a Granny Smith. Granny Smith has a tart taste to it, and so does the applesauce. I love it. I don't like applesauce. I didn't like applesauce in the past because of those red apples, and it just always tasted the same blah taste. And but I came across these at the store, and I thought, I'm going to buy these. It was at Hy-Vee, I think was the name of the grocery store. They're big in Iowa. But I bought everything they had. Like 15 of these packages. And it took me a long time to go through them all because I don't just sit there and eat and plow them through. But now that I'm eating almost nothing, it's kind of right. It's well, here I've got an open one right here. So I'll show you that it's like these things are just this little tiny cup. I'm not even sure. Oh, it says right there on 3.9 ounces. So it's one serving, because I don't know if you know it or not, but 4 ounces is considered a serving. So when, like, I would go to a restaurant and order a steak and broccoli and green beans, and they'd bring out this huge ribeye steak, and I'd devour it thinking, okay, that's one serving. No, actually, it was a 12-ounce ribeye, so that was actually 3 servings. And the broccoli and the green beans added, so I was eating five servings of food. I can't eat those anymore because the green beans, the broccoli, and the steak are all what's called sulfur foods, and they make me burp like crazy. Anyway, so this is what I'll be eating tonight for my late night snack before going to bed. And what was it also in here? Yeah, so it's unsweetened, no artificial sweeteners, good source of vitamin C. I don't care about, nobody cares about that. And gluten-free. That's a lot of people seem to care about gluten. Yeah, apples don't have gluten in them. Let's see. There's 6 servings. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's correct. And sugar is 11 grams of sugar. And oh, that's a lot of sugar, but it's the sugar that's inside the apple. It's not a lot. And these things have a lot of ingredients. Can we get a good close-up and read the ingredients here? Probably not. I guess this is the best I can do. First up is apples. Second is water. Yeah, the first ingredient that you see on the ingredients list is the number one ingredient. The second one is the number two ingredient, what there's most of. And so water is the second one. It's mostly apples and water. What else was there on the thing? Then it does talk about Granny Smith apple puree, concentrate, natural flavors, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, and that's it. That's all that's in there. Easy peasy review, quick and easy squeezy. I'm not going to tell you to buy it or not, but if you're looking for a twang in your applesauce, get these. Try these out once, just once. Have your neighbor that you don't like buy them, and ask him for 1 cup, so you can try it out, eat it. I mean, heck, when you open this thing up, you can actually drink it out. You don't even need a spoon. There's so much water in here. But there you go. There's my quick and easy review of a product. Thank you for watching. If you like my stupid video, give it a thumbs up. Give me some comments below. Subscribe. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything. The only thing that you do need is a YouTube account, a handle. Come up with something like, mine was Mr. E Reviews Stuff. It's like, that's my handle. And that's also my email address. I won't give you the rest of it, but that's the first half. That's before the dot. And submit, and then you go to YouTube and give them the email address, and it can be a fake email address. I mean, you need an email address that you can access, because they'll send something to verify this is you, and that you signed up for this. It's like, well, yeah, I signed up for it. Okay, good, thank you. That's all they care about. They don't care what your real name is. They don't care what your address is. They don't care who you are, what you are, where you are, anything about you. They'll ask, but you don't have to give it. It's all optional. Once you have it, you can subscribe, which is what a lot of the content creators here want. And you can comment, like. You can also dislike if you don't like it. I don't know if YouTube tracks that for content creators. I haven't seen any dislikes, so I don't know if that shows up or not. I will respond to all comments, and that's it. Have a great day. Thank you.